Hi everyone, Islamic friends. This time Islamic Circles is back in front of you to share Islamic info and hopefully inspire your activities today. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and activate the bell button notification so as not to miss the latest news from the Islamic Circles channel. Burundi is known as one of the poorest countries in the world, but it is rich in conflict. Islam is a minority religion in Burundi, where around 90% of the population is Christian. Between 2 and 5% of Burundi's population identify as Muslim. According to some estimates in 2010, there were 230,000 Muslims in Burundi, equivalent to 2.8% of Burundi's 8.4 million population. Burundi is located in Central Africa and borders Rwanda to the north, Tanzania to the south and east, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west. The Republic of Burundi is officially a secular state, but several Muslim holidays, including Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, are celebrated as national holidays, along with Christian celebrations. Although only a small part of the national population, Muslims in Burundi have a senior position in Burundian politics and society, especially since the end of the Burundian Civil War. Today, Burundi's Muslim population is highly urbanized and focused in Bujumbura, particularly in the commune, districts of Buyenzi and Wiza, and the towns of Gitega, Rumonge, Nyanza, Muenga, and Makamba. The majority of Islam in Burundi is Sunni and a small minority is Shia and Abadi. Most Burundians are Kiswahili speakers, although they also speak other national languages. History of the spread of Islam in Burundi. Islam first entered Burundi from the East African coast with Arab traders in the late 19th century. The Arabs were prevented from entering the Kingdom of Burundi through a successful resistance campaign led by King Mwami Mwezi IV Jizabo. But they established settlements in Ujiji and Uvira close to the country's current borders. The number of Muslims in Burundi increased under German colonial rule from 1894 to 1916. And the German government favored the use of Kiswahili in Burundi, which was mostly spoken by the Muslim population, over Kirundi. With the outbreak of World War I, Bujumbura, now the Bujumbura region, had a predominantly Muslim population. And in later years, Islam declined in Burundi under Belgian colonial rule from 1916 to 1962. As a result of the spread of Christianity, especially Catholicism, and urbanization that brought non-Muslims to the cities in Burundi. The poorest and most unhappiest country in the world. Burundi is known as the poorest country in the world. Not only that, most of its people are also dubbed unhappy. The country was dubbed the poorest in the world based on a report from the World Bank. The country is located in the middle of the African continent, with the capital city of Gitega. The area of Burundi is around 27,834 square kilometers. Burundi is one of the poorest countries in the world. According to Global Finance magazine, 82.1% of people in Burundi make ends meet with only $1.25 per day. Previously, in 2021, this country had the lowest GDP of around $240 per capita, where the average annual income of Burundi only reached $270. The main problem that causes Burundi to be poor is food scarcity, which is almost twice as high as the average African country in the Sahara Desert region. In addition, access to clean water and sanitation, as well as sources of electrical energy, is still very low in this country. This is further exacerbated by the lack of infrastructure, rampant corruption, and rampant security problems. Burundi has been dubbed the poorest country in the world, and has also been dubbed the least happy country in the world. As the poorest country in the world, Burundi is also called the hell of the world. This is inseparable from the high level of violence in this country. Even civil and inter-ethnic wars still occur frequently in Burundi. Recorded from 1972 to 2018 alone, many innocent people have died due to ethnic conflicts and civil wars in Burundi, the most corrupt country in the world. In the World Corruption Championship, the International Transparency NGO has just published a list of countries based on the highest level of corruption. The gold medal in the most corrupt country competition has just been awarded to Burundi. The culture of corruption is rampant in Burundi because it has become the behavior of state officials. The culture of corruption is formed not only in the work environment, but is also rooted in the daily lives of state officials in Burundi. Despite the establishment of an anti-corruption agency, Burundi faces a deepening corruption crisis that threatens a peace based on economic development and growth, supported by the state and fueled by foreign investment. A country with the lowest levels of education. In addition to low economic conditions, this country also has a low level of education. Even the government has not prioritized compulsory basic education for children in Burundi, so that many children there only get an education up to elementary school. The above factors also contribute to the high rate of early marriage and the high birth rate, which contribute to the poverty rate in Burundi. Due to the high level of poverty, people in Burundi are unable to meet the food needs of their families, so access to healthcare is not feasible there. I hope that the country of Burundi will quickly recover from this bad condition. Various crimes and human rights violations, such as extrajudicial killings, torture, and sexual violence, will be resolved as soon as possible in the country of Burundi, so that Muslims there can worship comfortably and peacefully. Islamic Circles viewers, until our meeting this time, I hope you all inspire us until we see you in the next video.